Ahoy folks and welcome back to Dead Cells. Yep, didn't think I'd be coming back to this anytime soon, did ya? But no, I decided, hey, might as well continue playing off camera, right? And, oh boy. I've been playing it off and on for the last few weeks. Just trying to get a good, solid start to a 3-cell difficulty run. And I finally was able to pull off something. So, what are we looking at here? Post-commentary, because, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be doing commentary on a video that I don't think is going to succeed, right? And, oh boy. Yeah, in a way, kind of taking out my anger with this particular start. Yeah, it's been a few failed runs that led up to this, and I just decided to take out any and all of my frustration just by punching everything to death. Hey, if it works, right? So what is my strategy? Well, I may be working with stuff that's not survival-based, but I am going to hopefully find myself with a couple of survival-based weapons by the end. And a clean elite fight, yikes. So I went for as much survival as I could muster, because this guy. Yep, we're going tonics. There is the affix for the tonic, plus 35% health gain, which is a huge boost to health when health is scarce. So that tonic is going to be finding itself quite a bit of use. Checking to make sure I haven't missed anything. And yep, nope. I want to try to get as many of the time doors as I can, and I think I only get this one in the promenade. The rest kind of turn into a So reforge once and twice, and there's our 35%. Just what we're looking for. And of course YOLO, because it's an extra 25% health, right? Kinda, sort of, maybe. Oh, I've got an hour ahead of myself for actually doing post-commentary, which... oh dear. And time to spare. So obviously, more survival. Also, fun fact, we actually have a release date for Dead Cells coming up in early to mid-August, I think it was? Don't remember the exact date. And a broadsword. Decided to go with that since, hey, I've got 9 survival, might as well put it to use. Nope, 6 survival, I miscounted that. It's a number with a loop in it. So it could be anywhere from, 0, 6, or 9. But of course, we will try to find something to go along with it. And that was me being an idiot. Spikes, my mortal enemy. No luck on getting that second tonic, though. A bit of a shame. Now, I will say this ice bow is tempting. I think I was tempted to grab it, but it might have been a previous run where I was thinking, hey, that might be interesting. And we see a problem with these slow-firing weapons and me forgetting how to actually use the parry. But I get a fragment of Philosopher's Stone, so, all the money. I will be putting that to good use. I don't even think that was a parry. I think that was a arrow that killed that particular bat. slowly climbing up on the survival there. Don't actually get much else on the other skills, really, other than for health. Bow and endless quiver. Nice, but not what we're looking for. There we go, actually using the parry like I'm supposed to. And an elite bombardier. Let's go for it. Decided to use the tonic there for the survivability, really. I needed the health anyways, right? And I got myself an alchemic carbine for my troubles. Oh well, more gold. Yeah, it's at this point that I finally just decided, you know what, I need to get going. If I'm gonna make any of the time doors, I need to go. I can't, don't need to kill everything. There we go, the knife storm coming in handy there. And I saw that little secret thing. Can't hide from me. But you can be inaccessible from that direction, so I decided to go the other direction. There we go. And I missed. Round the bend once more. Round the bend once more. Root grenade could have been useful, but bear traps is going to be a little bit more handy in the event of looking for it. And it's at this point that I decide, you know what? It's shovel time. Yep. I don't actually use any of that gold to get a flask recharge. I pretty much use that gold to upgrade the equipment to make sure I get what I'm looking for. I think I utilize it a little bit more as well for just a few rerolls, I think, in this area, just to get myself that second tonic. Yep, shovels are gonna be... Oh, that was painful. Yeah, the shovel's going to be a lot more handy. Did I not see that? I did not see that secret. I missed something. Oh well. That's the problem with going fast, is that you miss stuff like that. But the shovel is definitely a lot more handy with actually going fast, especially with these bombardiers everywhere to reflect their projectiles. Ah, and there's our second piece. So this spike shield, we stick with it for the rest of the game, I believe. After all, I'm going to get a ton, an absolute ton of damage reduction from the tonics I will get by the end, as well as necklaces, so I don't need the damage reduction from the shields. So I can actually utilize a more painful shield. No need to go to the... No need for the prison depths today. But we do need that second tonic. And no dice. Vampirism could have worked, but I was going to look for that tonic. Okay, learned from my mistake earlier. A one reroll, and there's our second tonic, and it already comes with the plus 35, so no need to reroll on that one. And we pretty much... Nope, didn't learn from my mistake, never mind. So we pretty much... What we see in our weapon slot is pretty much what we have from now until the end, with a slight change towards the end in the weapon department. I love the shovel. It's just Maybe that's a good indication of what game I should play next. And I decide, let's go Ossuary, because there's more curse chests in the Ossuary. No, before you ask, I don't use any of the curse chests. I've learned my lesson from a bunch of failed runs. I had gotten to this point and thought, yeah, we're doing okay. And then I completely bungle it by the end. Upgrade the shovel, I think? Yep, I do upgrade the shovel, just because we get that little bit of extra damage on burning target, which is useful with that parry, or that spiked shield. I try to focus on that as much as I can. So I debate on grabbing Acceptance, which reduces the amount of curses you need, but you know what, Gastronomy is going to be more useful in the long run. That's going to be more health that way than trying to do some sort of fancy Acceptance and what was the other curse mutation? Because I had tried that a couple of times on an off-screen run where, hey, that's an easy way to get health back. Just curse yourself a bunch of times and get health back that way. Yeah, no, that doesn't work as well as you think it does. Another reason that shovel is so handy is that the breach chance on the stunning enemies, so good. My chances on actually dodging stuff, though, not as much. There's the death we were looking for. Yeah, these guys with the spikes on their backs, they're evil. I hate these things. Because there's a couple of... It's like they know you're going to try to block them with the shield. It's just better to ignore them, I think, at this point. I mean, I still kill all of them, because... Yeah, that! They know you have the shield up, and they just reverse course, and it... Gah! Almost as bad as shield bearers. Ugh, I hate those things. Speaking of, there's a shield bearer. Yeah, why did I go here again? Change of pace, I guess. Ramparts are nice, but... Actually, this is a little bit better for a survival build than the Ramparts, I think. Because the Ramparts, you're stuck with all of those flying biters and... Ugh. I have no real good air superiority or any real way to deal with stuff in the air. Stuff on the ground? Yeah, just parry it. And then whack it with a shovel. Problem solved. The shockers. I mean, if you think about it, I already have a ridiculous amount of damage reduction, so things are going pretty smoothly so far. And we're only at about a tenth of the health we'll have by the end anyways. Yeah, 10th to 5th. Oh, come on. It's at this point that I've realized, yeah, probably should use a tonic, but also, there's no reason I should be going for curse chests if I'm going to be this sloppy. And that tonic is now completely undone. So that's fun. Into the spikes with you. And a rampart. Interesting. Very interesting. Tempting. I think I left that so that I could kind of think, okay, do I want to keep it? Do I want to take it? Spike Shield's doing me good work. I've got a good synergy. I don't want to screw that up. Effectively doubles the effectiveness of my shovel. Food shop, we'll come back to that in a moment. Was I looking for a shovel or a shield here? I went for shield, looks like. Not sure why I did that, considering if I was going to swap shields, the one I would have swapped to is the one that's already out in the field. But then again, the weapon's pretty decent right now, too, so eh. And Curse Chest, I decided no. I did try that a couple of times on a survival run, and it usually meant that my run ended right then and there. I was able to pull it off twice, but then I got greedy in a later level, got another curse, and no. Yeah, no. Still not good enough at avoiding damage. This is why survival works so well for me, because I can just tank the hits. If I was going for something like a tactics run, I'd probably be dead twice over by now. And there's a little secret. I can get a little bit more gold. Not really hurting for gold so far, but still can't pass up to 1,000 gold pieces, now can ya? For those guys, I should just hold the shield up. Okay, yeah, no. Tonic it is then. That was just all sorts of a bad situation that I did not really know how to best handle. It's like, stop moving to block. You're making me not be able to deal with the shocker, and it's yeah, blarg. And there's our exit. So let's do a little bit of looking around and see if we can find any of the remaining scrolls I might have missed. And this always helps as well. What do we get? Punishment? Tempting? Spike Shield's doing me a little bit better, though, I think. Both in terms of synergy and in terms of just, it's a cool weapon. I mean, it's a shield with a spike on it, duh. Weird sound effect, though, I do have to admit. And dead. Swift Sword. Actually wasn't too bad of a Swift Sword, that one. Another tonic, which I decided to pick up, I believe. Just because it's a little bit more... I might not actually. No, I don't think I did pick that up. I think I saved my money. But it's at this point that I needed... there's still a few more spaces to go look around. No, I could have picked that up. A little bit of extra A little bit of extra cells couldn't have hurt. Wasn't that expensive either, comparatively. Some guts. I think there was one last area that I needed to go look in and see what I could see. Right up there, towards the entrance again. And it's at this point that I decided, you know what, I'm not going to use the shield. I'm going to get plenty of damage reduction from the tonics and the amulet that, you know what, Spike Shield it is. Spike Shield, that sounds more fun. That does take me a little bit of time to finally decide. Yeah, no. But I don't sell it yet, because I'm still debating. Indecision. Indecision. Wasting precious, precious moments of time and space, and nope. Finally decided, yeah, no. One final check. Did I miss anything? I did. Ooh, what did I miss over here? What have I missed? Mostly, problems. Yep, stun locked by a slasher. And there goes YOLO. Totally not worth it. Yeah, ice grenade. Yeah, take that, you buffoon. Good thing we still have that food shop. Because you can guarantee we're going to that food shop. Should have gone there first. Wasn't expecting to get stun locked by a slasher. Wasn't even an elite one, just one that decided, nah, you know what, this guy, just going to slash him to bits. But hey, full health again. So let's get out of here now before I try my luck on doing something stupid. Alrighty, so Black Bridge. First boss of the run. The Concierge. First, upgrades. Upgrade to S quality, was it? Yeah, upgraded just to get a little bit of extra damage reduction. 30, we're now at 70% damage reduction, which is, no, 60, I miscounted there. A 20, a 30, and a 10, so that should be more than enough for us to survive the rest of the run. And I decided to go with... Which mutations? Which mutations work best for a survival-based run? Went with Spite and Dead Inside, because I already have a ton of health. Let's get myself some more health, right? But no, the Spite, if I'm going to be sticking with this shield till the end, might as well make it even more efficient, right? And the Concierge. Is it going to be a perfect fight? Have I finally managed to pull it off? I'm on the wrong side. Decided to use the tonic just to get past and light him a flame. Already past the, almost to the, already 2/5 of the way. Use the second tonic to get past him again. Because I was expecting, hey, maybe I'm able to pull off a perfect run. Okay, I'm on the right side, so the aura isn't a problem. Snuck by there. And there goes the perfect. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, so it's at this point that I decide, you know what, yeah, screw it. We got the damage reduction, just tank the damage. That was a weird order of operations there. I think the parry timing was a little bit more lenient than it needed to be there. I need to get a little bit better at the concierge fight. Haven't been able to pull off a perfect yet. Ooh, Impaler. But no. Shovel's the only weapon for me. That's it. So, let's go ahead and, yeah, no, we're not going to make any of the time doors from here forward. So, let's just pump what we've got into you, and forward we go. I think I was just debating, do I want to upgrade something else? Not really sure. Why am I on the screen for so long? I just barely recorded this yesterday. How have I forgotten how weird and wacky? So I was thinking, Stilt Village. I think I can still make that time door. Maybe? No. I missed it by about 15 seconds already. So I probably should have gone. But at the same time, Sepulchre, yeah. Oh no, off by a minute. Oh, that was way off. Maybe I should have gone Sepulchre then. That might have been interesting. But I would have been tempted by the... Yeah, no, I might have the run for the Slumbering Sanctuary. Did I say Sepulchre? I meant Sanctuary there. But I think at this point I kind of wanted something a little bit easier. So these guys, the timing for the parry is a little bit less than ideal. The Pirate Captain's... And... Nope. You think, okay, he lifts it up, and parry! No. You wait until you see that little red mark over his head. Not a moment sooner. Curse Chest. Nope. We have a run. We're not going Curse Chest. So parrying these corpse zombies... Corpse worm zombies? Definitely worth it. This shovel really coming in handy with that create poison cloud on death. Yeah, still can't get the parry timing. You kill one of those kamikaze bats, and you kill all of them in that poison cloud. There we go. Come on. Get the parry timing. Yeah. Okay, that was a delayed yeah. Or maybe it wasn't a delayed yeah. Maybe this whole thing's been delayed, but not that one. Because post-commentary, who knows if I'll be able to get the timings quite matched up. Okay, that was actually quite a heavy hit from that that zombie. No! Sniped from the air. I think I tried going that way again a little bit later. The way that this particular section of the Stilt Village made itself to put itself together was just a little bit meh. it wasn't really... I mean, like, how do I get past here? Where do I need to go? I need to go down, not up. It's worse than the Sonic level. It's just this mess of... I don't know where to go. Alrighty, a little bit of extra health. And a little bit extra survival. In the door we go. Yeah, this was a really weird way for the Still Village to generate, primarily because you don't normally see this second chest room until the second half. The second half was actually pretty darn small. First half is where most of the action was. And an elite pirate captain. Ooh. That damage reduction coming in handy. And now we get double of it. And back up we go because I went the wrong way. Still haven't gone into that shop right above me there. And I was thinking, okay, well, let's go up there because we can do that, right? No. Just that one little bit of the lip was all that it took for the game to say, nope, I'm not taking that lip. And I get trapped in this little alcove again, and not usually this bad at organizing where I'm supposed to go. Now, what's in here? What do we got for a shop? I think I decided to go for a melee weapon, one reroll, and hello, a war spear. Goodbye, shovel. Yep, this is pretty much the weapons that we are going to have till the end. Now you might be thinking, why did I go for the war spear? Well, because of how much damage reduction we've got, taking double the damage really isn't that huge of an issue. But what we can do with it is get that little bit of extra health on every single hit. Something that we can really quite capitalize on in the mid-game here. Oh, and another pirate captain. I decided to use the tonic just to save myself a little bit of problems. I think I stick with the sapphire amulet I had there. Yeah, I decided to use the tonic with that pirate captain just to minimize problems. I'm still getting hit. Still getting hit. But yeah, this war spear, it's not my favorite weapon. That still goes to the shovel, but seriously, on a higher cell difficulty when there's so many enemies, Hokusho's bow is tempting. But nah. But seriously, with how many enemies there are on the 3-cell difficulty, being able to get critical damage on a ton of enemies all at once, really quite handy. And I was thinking, do I want to go Sepulcher? I didn't make the time door. Well, actually, I think it's 26 minutes, isn't it? So I could have made the time door. But you know what? Clock Tower. Why not, right? Clock Tower is a fun one. Said nobody. But seriously, if it comes down to music alone, I mean, if you think, in FTL, I would often go to the Zoltan-controlled sectors, because the cool music, right? So I decided, you know what? Let's do the same thing here. Clock Tower and Castle are two of my favorite batches of music in this game. Debating on using the rest of the gold to upgrade something, but I decided against it. Upgrading to S rank's so expensive. Yeah, I could have made the time door for Sepulchre there. But, didn't want to deal with the darkness mechanic today. Well, on the day of recording. Decided, you know what, let's go Clock Tower. Haven't been here in ages. Yeah! Good parry timing on that one. And still on full health, which is ridiculous. Bouncy boy! Decided against that one. Yeah, an extra stat, but it wasn't tactics rather than survival. And a shop. Don't think there was really anything else I wanted. Bloodthirsty Shield could have been good. Ouch! Traps are still painful as ever. And the trackers still hitting hard when they do manage to get a hit. And cannibals are still annoying. But otherwise, I'm coping decently well here. He said with a tone of concern in his voice, watching his own footage backwards. Not backwards. Back. I think I was debating on if I wanted to see if I can get a second an upgraded tonic. Yeah. Probably could have gone in it and just re-rolled it later, but meh. Not worth the 30,000 gold that cost to re-roll. $28 cells. Still have a ton more cells left to go before I finally get the forge fully upgraded. That's something that's going to take me quite a bit longer, and I'm not really sure what the best way to do that is going to be. I mean, technically, I guess the best way would be to do a bunch of 4-cell runs, just doing a bunch of, trying to get the time door behind the concierge, but concierge is probably going to kill me from the malaise alone. Don't know if that's really an option. Okay, alright. That's quite enough of that. These things still hit hard. No doubt of that. Oh, and the bitrate. Has it been this bad this whole time? I apologize. I probably should have bumped up the bitrate since I wasn't streaming this. Not used to playing games with quite this much stuff going on. God, bitrate's not happy. Oh, spikes. quite enough to get the cannibals off my back there, but... And there's our exit. Just need to find the key. Ooh, and I missed 2 scrolls over here. So we'll be up to 19... 19 of them survivals. How did I not get hit there? Still, we are holding up on health at least. Still got all 4 flask charges. Still have 1 more tonic left. Almost full health still. And that's really kind of what I found when I was doing these survival runs, was if I could just get past the concierge, I was, with 2 of the tonics with the plus 35 health, I was pretty much set. Especially with those especially since those tonics, they're like holding on to an extra flask charge that recharges at with every level, which that was a. It's hard to It's hard to overstate how useful that was, just for survivability's sake. Another elite. Another hard-hitting elite, but we got the rally back. Another cursed chest. How about no? You know, there's never really any point to go get that clock tower key from where the, I think that was the punishment shield blueprint was at. There's no real point in doing that again, is there? It's just not worth the gold you spend for it. Shield, huh? Was I thinking of getting an upgrade for the spiky shield? I was thinking of getting an upgrade for the spiky shield, and I think I did get this one. Yeah, I think I was debating on it. Still holding on to that necklace that gives you the extra gold from cells. So that definitely was helping quite a bit as well. Keep the amount of gold pretty high. Yeah, I think it's at this point that I decided to go grab that upgrade to the spike shield. Because it's still got that burn enemies with parry, which wasn't using with the war spear, but or maybe I don't. I'm trying to remember if I do or not. I think I was looking at the synergies there. Still, that's a lot of damage from just the spike shield alone. Half of what I was getting from... Yep, upgrade it is then. I was deciding at that point that I should probably go and see about re-rolling the war spear a little bit to get some fancy affix that would benefit from the burning. almost enough to upgrade to S quality on that War Spear, too. Ooh. Yeah, that's why I decided to wait. It's also the point where I decided to re-roll mutations. So we still take Dead Inside and Spite, but we're also taking Tough Nuts. Because I took way too much damage from the... I took way too much damage from traps in the last area. Did not want the run to end that with a spike. A spike in the wrong spot. Especially against the hand. Oof. Alright. Timekeeper. Killing some time. How things go? Not as good as I would have liked. With a slow rolling build like this, yeah, the assassin did a little bit more damage to me than I would have liked. I should have parried that. All sorts of green everywhere, fire everywhere, a lot of things on the screen that made it difficult for me to really get a good grasp of what was going on. There we go. Getting some parries through, at least. And hey, I've got the tonics to spare, so... Ah, mistimed that. Alright, second half. Misparried that. Took some damage there. Still taking some damage. Use the second tonic there. There we go, getting those parries in. And screwing up the parries. Yeah. That was a sloppy fight. Legendary Rapier. Nah. There we go, there's our upgrade. Extra damage on burning and on poison, which I can use. No longer have that extra health on every single impact, but you know what? Probably for the best. Do I not go spend? No, I didn't spend my cells. Well, that was stupid of me. Oh well. Was okay in the long run, I suppose, but... yeah, I've used one of the tonics now. That Electrify on enemies surrounding you is actually a really, really good affix for stuff like that. Not quite enough. Not quite enough oomph on the spike shield to one-shot one of those guys. Close. Yeah, at the castle I was kind of being a little overconfident, especially early on. Yeah, we have to use a flash charge now. If there's going to be any chance of me managing things. First flask charge, down the drain. Hey, I at least entered the castle with all 4 flask charges, so not the worst thing in the world. Alright, Slasher! Yeah! Stun locked. That was annoying. Yeah, second flask. Probably should have waited. But, yeah, no. It's at this point that I realized, yeah, I probably should not be this sloppy. Two flask charges, we should be fine, though. That's no problem. Should be. You know what they say, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Or fast, in my case, I guess. These guys don't actually hit as hard with all this damage reduction. It's the rest of them that are a little bit more painful. Alrighty, scroll-a-doo. 20 survival. Do I need anything else? Can't afford anything else. I hate those catchers. I guess there's a lot of enemies I hate, isn't there? A lot of them have the same mask in the castle, which is interesting. I hate those guts a little bit. Actually, no, guts are okay. 30% health boost. And Spiky Boy. Yeah, just better to wait. There we go. Alright. Ugh. Almost enough to kill those things in one hit. Almost. And we could exit right now. But no, I got greedy. Should've just kept walking. I should've kept walking. But I thought, nah, we'll try a tracker fight. What's the worst that could happen? Well, there's a little bit of health gone. Where's that elite inquisitor? There he is. Ooh. Nah. Yeah, it's more damage reduction, but... Oh, no, I did go with it. Alright. I was thinking I didn't because it didn't have the survival scroll with it. go with that one. Okay. Alrighty. Key to the castle. And there's our second tonic usage, and I decided to go back the way I came and just... I'm done. Out. Escape. Leave. There's nothing else here for me. Vamoose. There might have been one or two more scrolls I could have picked up, but nope. Nope, not worth it. What am I doing? No. Go back. Leave. Pick up the scroll and run! Alright, 7-5-20 is our final scroll skill counts. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Any re-rolling? Yeah, I should have re-rolled. Could have been able to get something good. But no. I've learned my lesson from the past. And the mutations are good. Yep, so no re-rolling for me. Should be fine. So, 2 flask charges, 2 tonics, a war spear, and a spite shield against the hand of the king. How do we do? How does it go? Well, the first thing I've learned is that don't try to parry his attacks, because good heavens, those can be a little bit painful. You miss them, they hurt. Well, it's also really hard to get the timing right on those parries. Alright, phase 1 done. I don't even try to dodge those ground pound attacks, do I? Keep trying to parry the other attacks, though, to no real effect. There's our second tonic. We do parry those bombs. Yeah, I don't seem to be doing... I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. And the ugly worm realizes how fruitless his efforts are going to be since he's up there and I'm down here. So down he goes. Alright, final phase. Use the flask charge. And... Yay! Oh boy, it's done. Screenshot for posterity. And the final boss cell. So, with that, now what? Where do things stand for me and Dead Cells? Well, for one, I decided to finally unlock the Cursed Sword. So everything that can be unlocked is now unlocked. But obviously, we still have nowhere near enough cells for that. So we've still got a ways to go for that. Hey, we should look at that. We're leaving with full health. Kind of. But, yeah. Dead Cells, still, by far, one of my favorite games of 2018. It will release this next month, out of early access. There's still going to be more content released. But we will have to see where things go. But until the next time, I wish you all the best for the rest of your day.